Are you eagerly following me as we delve deeper into the intriguing mystery of food labels and examine the truly hidden ingredients that may be lurking beneath the surface? Looking into food labels can be a bit tough, but it gets even harder with all the tricky words and tricked out ads. But seriously, being able to read those complicated labels is super important for keeping our health and staying good. What we eat can really affect how we feel and how healthy we are. So, why not take charge and do our research when it comes to eating? By being more mindful of what we're putting into our bodies, we can make better choices and live healthier lives. Have you ever found yourself standing in the bustling grocery aisle, deep in thought, trying to decipher that complicated label that seems to be haunting you? Don't worry, you're definitely not alone in this struggling journey. Numerous individuals find themselves lost and uncertain about the meanings behind those peculiar food labels. It's only natural that way. Food manufacturers often employ intricate wording and looseness of descriptions to make their products appear healthier and more appealing than they genuinely are. Additionally, let's not pretend to be blind or take shortcuts when scrutinizing every single ingredient. The task can sometimes become extremely overwhelming, and there's a strong likelihood that one might just give up and choose something that seems more than enticing. But what if I were to inform you that those natural flavors or authentic spices could actually be hiding some not so natural ingredients? Or that the term whole grain might not always mean what you initially assume it to mean? The lack of transparency and consistency in the current food industry is truly staggering, and it's essentially up to us to be vigilant and do our own research. By taking a more attentive and closer look at these labels and ingredients, we can start to make more informed choices and ultimately take control of our own health and well-being. Another major challenge is that food labels are often designed to be misleading. Have you ever seen a label that says 0% trans fat but still contains partially hydrogenated oils? Or a product that claims to be low in sugar but has artificial sweeteners listed as the first ingredient? It's a game of cat and mouse, and we need to stay one step ahead of the manufacturers. Of course, these situations can vary significantly from one individual to another. However, it is essential to be aware of the potential risks associated with consuming these hidden ingredients, as there is a growing body of scientific evidence that highlights their potential harm to our health. For instance, artificial additives like MSG, aspartame, and high fructose corn syrup have been found to disrupt our body's natural balance, resulting in adverse effects on our digestive system and overall well-being. Moreover, there are concerns regarding the use of preservatives like sodium nitrate and BHA in various food products. These ingredients have been linked to causing a range of health issues, including digestive problems, skin conditions, and even cancer. Therefore, it is crucial to be cautious about what is placed into our food and to prioritize the quality of the ingredients used. By doing so, we can ultimately ensure that our health remains in good shape and prevent potential adverse effects resulting from hidden ingredients lurking in our food. However, what about the sugars? We are all well aware that an excessive amount of sugar is detrimental to our health. But were you aware that certain cereals contain a higher concentration of sugar than even a classic candy bar? Or that some yogurts have more sugar than a soda? It's staggering, and it's no wonder why so many of us struggle with sugar cravings and energy crashes. Now, I want to reveal something that might shock you. Did you know that some food manufacturers are using a type of plastic to make their food more appealing? That's right, some companies are using microbeds, which are tiny pieces of plastic, to add texture and color to their products. It's insane, and it's a practice that needs to stop. Microbeds are not only detrimental to our overall health, but also pose a significant threat to the environment. These tiny particles can easily cross into our water bodies, resulting in harm to marine life and negatively affecting our digestive systems. Moreover, microbeds have been found to be involved in pollution spills, rendering our oceans unsafe for aquatic life. It's important to note that not all countries have implemented measures to ban the use of microbeds in food products. However, regulations have been put in place in a few jurisdictions to restrict their use or ban them completely. Consequently, it is crucial to raise awareness about the negative impact of microbeds on both human health and the environment and encourage the adoption of stricter legislation worldwide. So, what exactly can we do about it? There's no denying that the issue is quite pressing. The first and most crucial step back ahead is education. We need to ensure that we stay well informed and thoroughly engage in doing our own research. We must read labels cautiously and be absolutely aware of what we're putting into our bodies, both in terms of the quality and quantity. We need to demand increased transparency from food manufacturers and actively support companies that are determined to be honest and upfront about all their ingredients, revealing the true nature of the products they offer. It's important to remember that the demand for transparency and truthfulness in the food industry is not a recent phenomenon. It's a long-standing demand that has been echoed by many individuals, organizations, and even governments worldwide. As a collective, we must raise our voices and demand accountability to ensure that we make informed choices that promote our health and well-being in the long run. In summary, it is not merely about avoiding a few potentially harmful ingredients. Rather, it is about actively taking control of our overall health and well-being by thoroughly reading the food labels. It's about being extremely conscious of what we're actively incorporating into our bodies and consistently making well-informed decisions based on that knowledge. Therefore, the next time you find yourself at the grocery store, take a moment to approach those labels with a closer look. You might find that you are quite surprised by what you discover within. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever found something surprising on a food label? Share your experiences with me. And don't forget to check out my video on healthy eating tips for more information on how to make the most of your grocery shopping experience.